Hi, my name's Todd, and this is my dooryard. It is currently 58 degrees foolish. That makes it about 14.5 degrees civilized, and like 287 and change Kelvin, which is the obvious choice for what we should be doing here today. But yeah, I'm anxiously awaiting my transmission guy to show up and take a look at what we got going on and decide whether or not what I fear is true. It's going to be at least a transmission out. Maybe it'll be an engine transmission out. I don't know. We've got to come to a decision today, though. And tomorrow's supposed to be pretty good weather, so today it's kind of damp. It's predicted rain all day, getting heavy at times, so I don't think I'm going to be doing much out here today. So it's another day, and please excuse the neighbor weed whacking. Hopefully you can hear me over that, but we'll worry about that later. My transmission guy showed up, and yeah, it's looking like it's a transmission out, so that's the project for today. Let's start with getting, well, he called me real early this morning and asked me to look into the plugs in the torque converter to ensure that they're not leaking. And I don't think they are, because if it was, it would be on the ring gear, you know, the flex plate, and the whole bell housing would be full of fluid. So I don't think that's likely, but we're going to check because we said we would. And yeah, we're going to start on getting that thing rode out. Hopefully I can have that all disconnected today, and we can get that transmission down maybe Sunday. If that's the case, maybe, you know, hopefully it won't take him long to get this resealed, and we'll be back at it. Let's get some stuff together and get started. Okay, first things first here, we do have some fluid on that torque converter. Oh, I got the wrong wrench. Yeah, this one will do. Let's pop this off. And see what we got in here. That would be awesome if we doesn't seem like this is where the leak was coming from, though. I hope, I don't know. We'll see. Oh. That all still looks clean in there. Convenient that I am a little bit damp there on the inside of that bell housing. But I think it might be motor oil coming down from that valve cover up there. Alright, Let me try and roll the engine 180 degrees, and we'll get this other plug tested, because that one is definitely tight. I get a little bit out of it, but not like a lot. Do you guys think I ought to just, while I'm right here, start taking those off? I think maybe. Those are gonna go right in there. That's gonna be 9/16, ain't it? Alright. You talked me into it. I got a little bit more out of that one too, but I don't think that's our problem. Just get the socket, Todd. Jesus. Well, it helps if you got it work in the right direction. There we go. Come off there. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Gotta be stubborn right to the end, don't you? Alright, there's the 4 of them. I guess next thing we probably ought to do is this starter here, huh? Oh, you know what? I should probably disconnect the battery first, huh? That'd probably be a good idea. Ground first, Todd. Now the positive. Well, come on. You got to be smarter than the tools you're working with, old boy. All right. You add that right out of there. All right, let's start out with, let's get this brace out of the way. And then we'll tackle that starter. Hey, you guys are tipping over. That sounds like a good plan. Good enough, huh? Good as any. Hey, that's not 11/16. Must be 5/8, I bet. Oh yeah, some up. Right there. We're gonna need a little more leverage on it though. There we go. How about you? There we go. Getting this brace out of here will definitely help in getting the exhaust down too, because that's all got to come out. Good thing I got that all clamped in there nice and tight. That bolt can stay right in there for now. Ain't gonna hurt a damn thing. I probably should have took this down before I started screwing around with the bell housing cover, huh? You know what they say, hindsight's 20/20. Alright. You and you can get out of the pool. Oh, did I leave that half-inch up there? I sure as hell did. That's okay, we got another one right here. Alright. Let's get this cable off there. Come on. You should be coming loose any second. There we go. And the lock washer. Is the hot lead. We'll put them right back on there. Good. All right. That third bolt up on top is the one that's a pain in the ass. We'll get it though. No worries. But I think we'll be doing that one from up on top. Okay. Let's head up to the top, see if we can't get that other one undone. Yeah, we'll get this loose before we do the exhaust pipes. And I think the exhaust, I probably ought to start from the back. So after a long, hard slog of 1/16 of a turn at a time, starter's out. And you can go right in here for now. And so can't you. And so can't you. All right. Let us get started on the exhaust from the back, and we'll see if we can't get this taken out and down. I'm gonna, oh, I hope I didn't crimp those pipes too much getting them on there. Oh, all right. I guess first things first, let's loosen these two clamps up and slide them back on the pipe somewhere. They just need to be, I don't know, those don't look too bad. I don't think I crimped those too much. And I'm still going to take it apart all the way out back though, because I get an idea after doing a little internet research. I have discovered that there is a height adjustment for the tailpipes back there on that rear hanger. So we're gonna try and get all this out of the way. Hey, I never tightened that clamp, did I? Oh, no fear of that one being too tight. How about that one? Did I do that one too? I don't know. I tightened that one up though. Oh yeah. Probably have to take them off anyway afterwards. Yeah, but those rear hangers apparently have a hold on to your camera, Todd. Those rear hangers back there on the exhaust tips apparently have a height adjustment. I can lower that down. I'm going to give that a try, see if I can't get them a little bit more evened up. But for now, we're going to try and that one weren't tight either. Up here, this hanger. We're going to try and get everything loosened up, taken out. I won't make you watch this. This is going to be dumb. That one right there. I'm not sure if you can see that. It's moving all around. I don't think I tightened that one up either. Oh, it's kind of a good thing we're coming back. Okay, so I got part of it out, and apparently I have indeed crimped this a little bit. They fighting me every step of the way. So I'm starting to get ugly about it. So I probably ought to take 5 and we'll come back at it with a little bit fresher outlook, and maybe we won't break stuff. Okay. We're going to try heating up the outside of that pipe right there just a little bit. Putting a strap wrench on it back there some, and give it twist, 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 and see if we can't get that backed out. Because quite frankly, if I can get that joint separate. This is all one piece up here. This should come down and we'll be, well, as they say, Bob's your uncle. Well, after beating myself up trying to take that exhaust apart for the better part of all day, I got half of it done. And yeah, it's just whooping me pretty good. So rather than do the very definition of insanity, continuing to do the same thing and expecting a different result, I should probably step back, think about what I'm trying to achieve, and see if I can't figure this out. What I really need is a tool that will grip that pipe firmly without damaging it, and then have a screw in it that will force them apart. And conversely, I could use that to force them together as well. But yeah, that's kind of what I need. If I can't find one, I'll have to make one. I'm not exactly sure what's what with that. We'll figure it out. But I've got to get that exhaust apart back there so that I can get this front piece down. At least I got started on this project. It's not as big a bite of the elephant as I was planning on having done today, but you know, I was kind of hoping that I'd have all the ancillary stuff taken care of: the fluid drain, the dipstick tube off, the coolant lines off, the drive line off, the e-brake cable mount disassembled off, e-brake cables off. But yeah, I got kind of hung up on that exhaust there, didn't I? And yeah, I mean, it's not even warm out. I'm sweating like one of them. Sweating like a woman of ill repute in the house of God, something like that. Yeah, anyways. Whew. We're going to put this aside for the day, and I'm going to do a little thinking about it. If I can't find a tool, I'm going to have to make a tool. If anybody, you guys know of a tool that will do what I've described, that's what we're going to do. So hopefully we'll come back at this Sunday with a fresh mind and a less tired set of arms and back, and better idea how we're going to make this happen. Maybe if I just had, like, I could use a couple of clamps and some angle iron to make flat spots and put a porta power in there and push them apart with a porta power. That might work, or something along them lines. That would be, I really need to be able to push on both sides at the same time, because if I just push on one, it'll like just bend the pipe. I don't want to do that. All right. I guess that's going to be it for this time around. Appreciate you watching, and thanks for sticking around. I mean, it's kind of disappointing. Here I am getting stuck going backwards. Whatever. It's a sickness. It's a sickness, like loving old cars, I guess. So, but we'll keep plugging away at it. We'll get there eventually. Please like, subscribe, share. Click the little bell icon. It'll notify you of any new videos. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. This has been an Empty Pockets production.